Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this Wednesday evening mountain weather update, and the sun is going down on our big storm system here in Colorado. Here's one of the round shot cameras up there from Aspen Snowmass, and obviously getting dark, but you can see Aspen Mountain there in the back, and of course you've got the Highlands and Buttermilk and Snowmass, but 33-inch storm total, maybe even more. But in this area, 33 inches out of this storm, so almost 3 feet of snow, and I mean the clouds are just starting to clear. Tomorrow, I do expect it's going to be a bluebird day with all of this new powder. Let me take you to A Basin. Backside view in Montezuma Bowl. Picked up about 20 inches out of this as far as a storm total. Beautiful view. Here's the east wall. I wanted to show you that. What an evening shot. You can see the glow up there. Really good snow for anybody skiing Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and this weekend. So here is what's left of our storm system. Barely anything. It's now sweeping down through New Mexico, and all the energy is going to be moving out into the plains and eventually the Midwest, and it will turn into a storm system for the Northeast on the 28th and the 29th. So let me give you the lay of the land here on water vapor. Moisture aloft is in the whites and the blues, and you can now see all of the moisture is down here, and it's moving into the Midwest, and eventually it'll help to fuel the storm for the Northeast. But drier air is now cutting in across a lot of the Intermountain West. So Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, storm system exits, winds rotate around, drier air moves in, cuts off all the snowfall. So we're done with it essentially. I want to show you this photo. This is from my friend Miles Clark, who runs Snowbrains. Really cool website. Check it out. But he was up at Alta, and he sent me this photo, and he said they're reporting a foot, but it skied more like it was 18 inches or so. So looked like an amazing time up there at Alta today. Thanks, Miles, for sending that to me. Here are my bullet points. So the storm system that's going to develop in the Northeast, that's really going to take center attention. It's going to be the main event now. 1128, 1129. It will also set up a situation where we have lake effect snow during and certainly after the storm system as the winds start to rotate in off the lakes. And it will also bring in a lot of cold air. Talking about a cold Thanksgiving, cold Black Friday, cold weekend for a lot of the Northeast behind the storm system. I got to show you my timeline for best snowfall. Unfortunately, now we're in that high pressure ridge. It's building in over the next few days. The Wasatch, Tetons, Colorado, Tahoe. I got nothing. Zero snow for the next 7 days. Interior BC, though, you've got light snow coming 28, 29, 30, and then heavy snow 4, 5, and 6. So everything's shifting from the Intermountain in the west up into parts of BC and Canada. In the Northeast, you've got moderate to heavy snow 28, 29. I'll show you my latest numbers coming up. And also some light snow that may just kind of linger 31 and 2. And certainly, if you're near one of the Great Lakes and you're in the preferred position, there's going to be some significant lake effect snows. Okay, let me show you the latest radar forecast radar and satellites. So here it is by 5:30 this evening. The last little pieces of that Colorado storm moving out through parts of southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, and then it's gone. And I'm just going to let this thing run now because this high pressure starts to build in. Many, many dry days. Temperatures will start to warm, although the next couple of nights are going to be very cold, especially in Colorado in the wake of our storm system, like 15, 20 below in some of the high mountain valleys. But down the road, all the temperatures warm. Now, that storm right there you see in the Pacific Northwest in BC, that's probably the most interesting part of the forecast, and that's by 12/6. And I will say that probably somewhere around 12/7, 12/8, 12/9, there might be a storm system that moves into the west. So it's going to be a long wait. I have a feeling for that. All right, here are my latest numbers. So this is the rest of tonight through the 6th of December. And notice how everything begins to migrate. The pattern moves to the north. You might see some light snow accumulations through parts of Montana, but really it's all up into parts of British Columbia. And towards the end of the period, that's when we see a lot of these numbers tick up through like Revelstoke and Kicking Horse and up to like Marmot Basin and then over to Whistler. I showed you that storm that comes in around 5 or 6, 12, 5 or 6. That's the one that probably delivers the best blow here, the best shot of snow for a lot of the BC area. And what you don't see is the Northeast, and that's where everything is rolling into and collecting. That's where the dip in the jet is going to be over the next 7 to 9 days. And so my latest numbers for this initial storm system, 28 and 29, look like this. So anywhere, and they've gone up a little bit from this morning's update, anywhere from 6 to 12 inches will cover most of the major ski areas, and Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. The number you see at Snow Ridge, storm snow, but also quite a bit of contribution from lake effect after the storm even exits. So there are the numbers, anywhere from 6 to 12. All right, let's go back and just one more look at the west here. Again, everything's shifting away. Our big Colorado storm is exiting, and it's going to be Canada's turn and BC through that first week, probably, of December. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in here. I appreciate it. Take care and have a great night.